So let's talk about memory. Um, if people remember the wrong things, they could reveal it to Smokey. So, for instance, Ben lost his memory, and um, it might explain his viciousness, having lost his memory. Much like C-3PO got his memory wiped too, at the end of the prequels, if you recall. And that would explain why he was such a sissy. For the original Star Wars movies, he was scared because he has no past. So he's scared of dying because he never had a life. He was much calmer in the prequels, if you recall. The other person that we need to talk about memory in regards to is Daniel Faraday. Daniel Faraday messed up his memory, we think, through his experiments, but it's very convenient because here's a guy who probably did all the math to figure out how to do the lighthouse, figure out where the island was. But he can't have any memory of it because it's not good for anyone to find out how to find out where the island is. Because that person could be used by the Men in Black for his own conspiracy, for his own purposes. So, um, I think Faraday's a really interesting character because his memory loss leaves him helpless and incapable of carrying on a conversation, he thinks. But also, he has a sense, like, the things that he's forgotten have to do maybe with jumping through time the same way that Desmond jumped through time and he needed a constant for. So if Desmond was his constant and he jumped through time, but he's forgotten most of it, still he has a sense of it. He cries when he sees the 815, the fake 815 plane at the bottom of the ocean. And I think he cries because either he has a sense that he has a memory of this from having traveled to the future, or he's aware that at some point in Sideways World he's going to become aware of his whole life, and there's some bleed through of his connection to these people.